Welcome to the Beauty Brief. Welcome to the Beauty Brief. How are you? Welcome to season 2 of the Beauty Brief podcast. I'm Miles, and I'm so excited to be bringing you guys all new episodes of the Beauty Brief. Cool. Courtney, motherfucking, I'm going to say your last name, Kiss. We're making that your last name.
Yay,
today.
Courtney Kiss in the house.
In the house. Welcome to the Beauty Brief podcast.
I am so excited. You know, I've been watching the Beauty Brief podcast for a long time now. I'm like, why hasn't he asked me to be on it? Like, what is happening?
Well, I didn't want you to think that like I was just like using you for views or something like that. Like, you know what I
use
mean?
Me.
Well, no, honey. I'm using you.
Okay,
because
I felt a little hurt. I'm like, wait a minute. I should be on that podcast. He's my friend.
You were part of our Big Five. We had a Big Five.
Okay, good.
And you were part of it.
I was one of the Big Five.
You were one of the Big Five.
Okay.
And the reason, I think, first of all, I started as a fan, and then I know that we worked together with iHeart a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we kept being friends, and then you're like, hey, want to get drunk in the garage and do a podcast with me? And I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
And I called my mom right away, and I'm like, Courtney wants me to do it. And she's like, of course she does. You're awesome. I'm like, okay, shut up. But like, it was fun. And we'll get into it.
We're friends, and you do my hair. Look, I mean, like, seriously.
Yes.
I was just here 2 days ago.
You're not paid to say that.
No, I would never go anywhere else.
Yeah. Okay. I love it.
Best hair I've ever had.
Listen, I love it. So we have this connection, and now I felt it was appropriate to get you on here.
Okay.
Because I wanted to. I know so much about you, so now I can really like. And I feel like it's so funny because we all grew up listening to your voice. We all grew up listening to you and seeing you and all that stuff. And to get to know you is like you're a completely different person.
Okay, here's my question then. Yeah. Was it a letdown when you met me in person or no? Okay, because I always wonder that.
No.
Okay, good.
I think that your personality is larger than life, but I think that people don't realize how down to earth you are. In my mind, I was thinking you're like this person who just like loves pop culture and wants to like get their nails done and hair done wants to like whatever. There was a few things. You love a cocktail.
I do.
I did get that
like,
from you.
Where the hell's my cocktail?
Yeah, I give her a Diet Coke. I'm so rude.
I know.
should have had a dirty martini because you love with blue cheese stuffed olives, right?
I do. Yes. See, you know me. We're friends.
You. And it's Tito's.
It is Tito's.
Yes.
Tito's
so I want to go from the very beginning.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Radio.
Okay.
How did you get into it?
So in college, I really didn't know what I wanted my major to be, and I chose communication. And I needed to get extra credits, to graduate. And they said, well, if you do like an internship in communications, you can get extra credit. So I got a job at a radio station, WHEB out of New Hampshire, driving an ice cream truck. But here's the difference in times. Back then, they're like, yeah, you can drive the ice cream truck, but you got to wear a bikini and go to construction sites. and give out free popsicles. And I was like, oh my God, best job ever.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So I did that for a while. And then one day, probably 3 months into my internship, the afternoon girl, her name was Lori at the time, at this classic rock station said, can you come in and do something on the air with me? And I was like, all right, whatever. She fired up the mic. I did a little bit with her. And the general manager pulled me aside after. He's like, do you want to be on the radio? I go, I just want to get out of college. I need credits. Yeah. And they gave me a job. They trained me, taught me. I did overnights there for a while. And then I got a phone call out of the blue when I was in New Hampshire from the general manager of Kiss 95.7 in Hartford. And they said, do you want to come down and do mornings? I'm like, all right. And I just packed up my car. I had a horse at the time and a Great Dane. And I grabbed my headphones and I drove to Connecticut, and that was 29 years ago.
You drove the horse down?
Yeah, well, he was in the trailer.
She rode her horse from New Hampshire.
I wish.
With a dirty martini.
Pippin. His name was Pippin.
Oh, Pippin. I love that.
He was cute, yeah.
Now, so basically, you're in college for communications.
Yes.
Did you know you wanted to do radio? Or
No. I wanted to join the Peace Corps, but when I realized you had to fly, and I'm afraid of flying, I quickly pivoted. I said no, I'm not going to do that.
So it literally led to, hey, I just need some credits.
Yes, that's
popsicle,
it. That's it. I gave away ice cream, free ice cream.
At a
that's
constructive
it.
Site.
And then and they gave me the first job I got in radio after the ice cream truck was beach reports. Again, Courtney, can you wear a bathing suit and go down to Hampton Beach? And I had the whole setup. It was like right out of the van. I'd have to put the antenna up, and they would call me once an hour, and I'd be on the beach going, Yeah, if you're a surfer, bring your longboard because the waves are small, the water temperature, plenty of parking,
I love how you just right off the cusp,
Yeah.
like you just know how to do it.
So
You're such
I
a pro.
did it for a while.
That's amazing. So then Kiss calls you. Was it Kiss at the time?
It was, yeah, Kiss 95.7. I forget the guy's name, but he was like the general manager, and they were looking for somebody to work with Ross Britton. I don't know if you guys remember Ross Britton, probably not, but he did mornings there. And his co-host left. And for some reason, the general manager had heard of me in New Hampshire. So they called me up and they said, can you come down? I said,
so when did Kiss come to you and say, we got to build a show around you?
well, they let 6 years into Ross and Courtney. It was Kiss 95.7 with Ross and Courtney. 6 years in. And they didn't tell me anything. They called Ross into the office. And he was my buddy. He's an older gentleman. He called him into the office, and he came back 10 minutes later crying, crying. They had let him go. Wow. And I was just sitting there going, I don't know how to touch this equipment. I mean, I was just sitting on the other side of the board,
right.
And he was running it. And so Ross left, and they said, all right, are you all set to do the show tomorrow? I go, oh, my God. No, I'm not. They're like, we have faith in you. You can do it. And I said, all right. I came in the next morning because we also, I want to say, I don't know if Walmart Jeff was there at the time. He might have been. Yes. I'm not sure. I went into the ladies' room. I had a good cry, pumped myself up, and that was it. Did the show, and it was Courtney and Kiss in the Morning.
Did they change it right then and there, Courtney and Kiss in the Morning?
No, they actually said they were going to try and hire a man. Imagine that, to come in.
Wow.
We're going to get a man in here. And then as it went on, they said, I think we kind of like her.
Yeah.
And so then they changed it to Courtney and Kiss in the Morning, and they never brought a male host in. It was just me.
What was that like, getting that validation of like, oh my God, like the show's around me because they like me?
God, I still to this day don't feel like that.
Yeah.
To this day, I feel like at any moment they're going to bring somebody in. You know what I mean? Still 29 years later.
But
never
I have
goes
to
away.
say, and that's probably my favorite thing, but least favorite thing about you, because you don't realize how awesome you are. Seriously, you paved the way,
so
I think, for like a lot of people. And like, obviously podcasts are the new thing.
Yeah.
Like, but I think your energy and look at it and it's like, I want to replicate that. You know what I mean? Because
you're so
just,
sweet.
and I mean it. Like, you fly, and I know right now you're fiddling. You're like, oh my God, don't stop talking about me.
Nice.
But like, you really did. And I think that like, so you never reflected of like, this is, wow.
No, I still have the feeling in my heart that it could end at any point and they could bring somebody in. And it's been 29 years. I mean, I feel like that doesn't go away. You still work at being, you want to be the best you can be. Do I ever feel like, oh my God, she's the best? No, you could always be better.
And so do you have that hustle mentality still 29 years later with this?
I kind of do, yeah.
Yeah, I think you do.
It's still there.
I know you do, because when I talk to you, like on a personal level about your show and things like that, you're like, no, I really want to make sure that my team's doing what they got to do, and I like to come in and I like to see.
100%. Like, I am working. It just never stops. Like, when I'm at home, I'll be on my computer. I'll be planning the next day's show. I'll be checking out what's happening on the West Coast.
Yeah.
What's happening in pop culture and all of that.
Yeah.
You have to be on it. And radio is so immediate.
Yeah.
It's not like a TV show that it doesn't matter. It's immediate.
Yeah.
When you open the mic in the morning, you better know what's been going on.
Right. And I think that goes along with a lot of episodes that I've done with the Beauty Brief, is that like hustle culture has been toxic, but I really don't think that is, because when you see successful people like yourself, like there's so much that goes into it, and that doesn't go away. Like you saying like, oh, I don't feel like I'm on top of this mountain. I feel like every day I'm still hustling and kind of keeping in check.
With the Beauty Brief though, like, is it the same? Like beauty, like everything changes so fast. I mean, even in radio and pop culture, but I would imagine in beauty, you have to be on it too. What's like the latest and greatest, and things are always changing.
Yeah. So the funny thing is that nothing changes. It's the wording that changes. So a butterfly haircut is a shag.
Really? What about the curtain? What's the curtain bang?
It's part of a shag. You know what I'm saying? It's a
shag.
So they always just reinvent names, but it's the same foundation.
All right. But I mean, new colors come out, new techniques come out. You have to be on top of it, no?
I mean, yes, we're on top of trends in different ways. It's more about efficiency, I would say, behind the scenes of how we can do the same look amazingly, but not in 10 hours and 5 hours kind of thing.
I know.
That's kind of what it is. But back to you. Okay, so you get Courtney and Kiss in the Morning.
Yes.
6 years into it. They're kind of like, all right, we're going to find a man, but whatever. Actually, wait, Courtney, we kind of love you. Like, who did they hire someone after you to be your assistant? Is that how it worked?
No, you know what it was? We Walmart Jeff was there. He's been there a long time. He's like one of my bestest friends. So he's been there probably 24 years, 25 years. And so he was the intern at the time. So it just turned out to be Courtney and Kiss in the Morning. It was me, myself, and Walmart Jeff for a very long time.
Yeah.
Then we had a news guy here and there, and then we
Steve.
stopped doing news. Yeah, Steve. And then we had, just other people coming in as the third person. That third chair has always been somebody revolving. They just don't stay very long.
Right.
But for the most part, it's been me and Walmart Jeff.
Yeah.
From day one.
Yeah, I love that.
So they didn't bring anybody in.
So I have to ask, like right off the rip, like did you get to start like interviewing celebrities?
Yeah. So back in the day, celebrities wanted to come on your show. Now they don't care. Now there's so many different avenues. They don't need to come on your show. But yeah, back in the day, I was the one that went out and interviewed the celebrities. They'd be like, can you go hang out with Mariah Carey? I'm like, oh my God, yes.
I seen the picture.
I know.
Yes.
She might be my favorite celebrity I've ever met.
Yeah, you told me that. And like, what was it about her that you loved?
Because I had heard so many stories that she's a diva and she's mean and look out and watch out. I was standing outside of her dressing room, and I think it was one of the casinos, I can't remember, waiting to go into her dressing room for an interview. I was panicking. I was like, I'm going to stroke out here. Like, it's Mariah Carey, and I got to go to the bathroom.
Right.
All of a sudden, she opened the door, and I kid you not, she was backlit, and it was an aura, and she looked like an absolute angel.
Right.
And she had the most beautiful, quiet voice. Had me come in. We sat on her couch. We laughed, and she was just fabulous. She was not a diva at all.
Right.
And I said, if anybody deserves to be a diva, it's Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
And she wasn't.
And I think that's always the misconception. And again, to translate it to our industry is like you can hear all these things about someone, but until you know them, you don't really know them.
Right.
But she's had people work around her. I was just watching her documentary, and for years.
Yeah.
Like the same singer since like the 80s.
I know.
You know
who else was one of my favorites was Lady Gaga.
Okay.
She was very eccentric. When I interviewed her, she was drinking tea out of like a China teacup and everything, but she was great too.
Yeah.
Super nice.
So now when it comes to celebrity interviews, they're coming to you or you're going to them?
A little bit of both. Sometimes they have something they want to promote, like a show at the casino or a new album. And then sometimes we search them out.
And now dealing with
Both.
management, right? So take the celebrity out of it.
Yeah.
Is there any memorable like managers that you remember meeting that you were kind of like, okay, you seem like something weird's going on here, or you didn't really get to see that?
We didn't get to see that.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see anything like that.
Wow. Like no like celebrity that would like look in the corner after you asked something? It was-
No. Oh, you know what? Yes. Janet Jackson.
Oh.
So if you've ever heard stories where, don't look at the celebrity in the eye.
Yeah.
That's Janet Jackson.
Oh.
So Janet Jackson had a show. I might have been the Connecticut Convention. I can't remember, years ago. And it was myself and a handful of other people were waiting backstage to go in and meet her, after the show. It was either before or after. And her manager came out and said, okay, I'm going to bring you all in as a group. Then when you're standing there, we're going to bring Janet out. She'll face the camera, take a photo. Do not look at her. Do not touch her. It was the whole thing.
Wow.
So
I saw that picture too.
Yeah, I do have that picture.
Yeah.
So there was a group of us, and we were standing there like, what the heck? They bring Janet Jackson in. She turns around. They take a photo. They take her out. We're like, what the heck? What the hell was
She
that?
didn't even say hi?
No,
That's
she did not.
weird.
It was weird and it was rude, and that was probably the only time.
That you felt like weird with management?
Yeah, weird with management for sure.
Did you ever get to meet their managers?
No.
Okay,
no.
so the celebrity came in,
that
maybe
was
an
it.
assistant, and
Yeah, that was it. It was
Wow.
just me, like, where's this person? Selena Gomez was another great one
that's it. Okay.
that I interviewed. She was fabulous. We sat
Yeah.
on the couch. We laughed. It was her birthday. I brought her a birthday cake. She was the sweetest, kindest soul.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, authentic.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you're good at gauging when someone's like, "Oh, you're full of shit."
Yeah,
And like whatever.
yeah.
And
She was not.
so I have to ask, who was full of shit?
I don't really care anymore about celebrities. Back in the day, I wouldn't call celebrities out, but Lenny Kravitz is the biggest jerk on the planet. I am just saying, I'm sorry if you're a Lenny Kravitz fan. He was rude. He was mean. He didn't like women.
Yeah.
I was so excited to meet Lenny Kravitz. He was like American Woman was big at the time, his
Yeah.
song. I brought in a guitar that I went out and actually bought. And at the time I didn't even have money. So it was a lot for me to go buy a
Yeah.
guitar because I wanted him to sign it.
Right.
So I get his rider, because back then they had riders, and he
Okay.
wanted almonds, unsalted raw almonds, water, and all this other stuff. So I get all that stuff together. We're in the studio at the radio station, and his management, his team, whoever they are, come in and they do a sweep. I'm like, what a sweep. Nobody in the hallways, nobody around. He's going to come right in. He's going to go in the studio. I'm like, okay. Oh my God, it's Lenny Kravitz. So he comes in and at the time, Ross, the man, was there before they let him go.
Okay.
So he's there. I'm sitting next to Lenny. Lenny sits down and he goes, what's up with the fucking almonds? And I go, because I was the one that had to get the studio ready.
Right.
I'm like, I got those almonds for you. They were in your rider. There's nothing in my rider about fucking almonds. And he goes like that and fucking just throws them all over the place. He's high as a kite, by the way, like literally high as a kite. So I'm just sitting there. The host of the show is talking to Lenny, and I asked a question, and he said something like, why would you let her talk? Women shouldn't be in radio. It was that kind of thing.
Wow.
And I got up in the middle of the interview. I went into my boss's office. I said, I am gonna fucking hit him in the face. If he disrespects me and women one more time, I'm gonna have a big problem with Mr. Lenny Kravitz, who, by the way, is 2 feet tall.
Right.
I'm taller than he is. If you're wondering, ladies, I'm 5'4", and I'm taller than Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah, so
that's what I
F
felt.
you.
Yeah. So I get back in there, and he settled down a little bit, but at the end of the interview, he said, and my boss said, go at him, Courtney. I don't care. You're not going to lose your job. Do what you got to do.
Okay.
He's like, I agree. This guy's rude. So at the end of the interview, he's like, would you want me to sign your, and this was all on there, do you want me to sign your guitar? I said, absolutely not. I will pay you to not touch that guitar.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have you sign my guitar on my life. No, thank you, Lenny Kravitz.
Wow.
So he was the rudest.
Wow.
Yeah. So unfortunate. And listen, if he's a changed man, that's fine. I get it. Maybe something was going on in his life at the time. Right. I don't know. But he was an angry little man that didn't like women. And I will remember it for the rest of my life.
I love you.
And the other one real quick was Jessica Simpson.
Oh, wait, don't get into that because I have
okay,
a thing with that.
Okay.
But it wasn't J-Lo?
J-Lo, yes.
Yeah.
J-Lo tried to get me fired.
Yeah, tell us about that.
So I don't know if it's all out right now on Netflix when J-Lo was with Diddy. There's that whole downfall of Diddy Netflix special on. At the time, I was interviewing Jennifer Lopez. It was over the phone. And she was dating Puff Daddy, Diddy, whatever you want to call him. She was dating him at the time. And I loved J-Lo. So she's on the line with me. I said, oh, my God, you're dating Diddy. Do you guys, when you're at home, do you sing together? I'm talking about my album. I said, I know. I feel like our listeners would love to know, like, it was right around the holidays. Do you and Diddy have a Christmas tree? She said something again, like, I want to talk about my music. I said, oh, I know. We talked about her music. I asked one more question about Diddy, wrapped up the interview, and then I heard my boss on speakerphone with J-Lo in the office. She's, tried to get me fired for asking questions about Diddy and her personal life. And again, I was standing there. My boss came in. He goes, good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Because you know what? Listeners, they do care, but they don't want to know, who mixed your last album? No, they want to know.
Yeah.
You're dating Diddy. What do you do on a Friday night?
Yeah.
Like,
and they have to give you a little bite of that because it sells.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you were doing your job.
Yeah. She was just trying to get me fired. She's like, she shouldn't be on the radio. Why does she have a job?
So she must have had a hair across the ass that day. But also the whole "I'm Real," her song J-Lo.
Yeah,
you're not real.
She wasn't real. No, she was not real. No.
Okay. Well, let's get into one thing that I think everyone from Connecticut, Massachusetts, and anywhere around that knows about, which is the summer kickoff concerts. It is literally a piece of my life that I loved and I look forward to and I went to.
Yep.
And it's actually funny manifesting because you remember the banners, the Kiss 95.7? It was like the blue with the yellow dot.
Yep.
I took one of the signs.
Did
from
you
the thing, and
steal
it was
a banner?
hanging in my bedroom growing up. So I must have been manifesting.
Guess
this
what?
moment.
I'm going to get you a new one.
You have more?
I have connections now. I will get you a new banner.
Get me a new
I'll
banner,
get you a
baby.
new banner.
Do you know what was getting created? Like how exciting and the energy.
Yeah, because we all had a part of it. We'd have meetings, summer kickoff concert meetings, who's coming in, what artists are going to play. And it was always Six Flags New England.
Yes.
So I was always aware of who was coming in. And then I interviewed all the artists. So I had to know who was performing.
Yeah, I think that was a really cool concept to like bring that to Connecticut and like bring the radio kind of to life.
And we had the biggest celebrity. We had Rihanna.
Yeah.
She was
there
great.
for that.
Were you the Rihanna one?
Yes.
Okay. Lady Gaga performed. Just
Cassie was at the Rihanna one.
Cassie was at the Rihanna one.
And when her set was I think it was her set, Me and You. I remember it was a horrible thunderstorm.
Yeah.
And her DJ was like, "Come on, everyone, stick around!" But everyone was running
like
it was the apocalypse.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we were all so that's crazy. So kind of tell me like Whose hand was it like kind of getting these people to come, or like that was like something
That
out of
was
touch?
just, that wasn't even me. That was management. That was probably the music director, the program director, all of those guys.
Yeah.
No,
Backstage, what was like
backstage
that like?
was amazing because we had a whole area backstage for like the radio DJs and the talent that were coming in to perform. So we had food back there. We had tables like you could just sit like I don't know. Katy Perry was just sitting down. We had lunch together. We were just chatting like normal chatting.
Yeah.
And she was great.
Jessica.
So Jessica Simpson refused to get out of her limo. Everybody else is, this is one of our concerts. They're milling around backstage. Flo Rida's dancing with my mother.
Right. Gail.
She wore her boots with a fur just because she knew Flo Rida was going to be in the house, So we're all hanging out. But Jessica Simpson refused to get out of her limo. I don't even think she was performing. I think she was presenting or talking at that summer kickoff. And they said, Courtney, can you go in the limo? Fill Jessica Simpson in, let her know when she's going to be on stage and what you're going to do. So I get in, I sit next to Jessica, and I'm like, hey, Jessica, I'm Courtney. And I go to shake her hand, and she goes, hi. And I said, okay, well, I'm just here to let you know it's going to be a great show. And say this is her knee. I go, I'm going to come get you. Do not touch me. And then she went like that, opened the door on the guy, her handler or whatever, said to get out of the limo. I said, are you? All right. Sorry, Jessica Simpson.
What?
Yeah.
But you have to think about that time. Like, that was her last hurrah.
It was her last hurrah. But then I'm wondering, maybe I scared her somehow. I mean, I tend to be loud.
You're
like,
this big.
I know. I don't know. I touched her knee. I'm like, I'll come and get you when we need you. And she like freaked out and told me not to touch her.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah, because I don't remember. When did the kickoff concert start? Like,
I don't.
What year?
I got to say, it probably started in 2000, do you think?
My sister was in high school.
98 maybe?
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you weren't born.
No, I was.
You weren't born. You were not born.
That summer kickoff concert, what was literally?
You was 5.
What was the last year and why did we stop doing it?
Like, I don't know what the last year was on the kickoff concert. I think as time went by, it was harder to get artists.
Yeah.
I think also maybe it was the amusement park we were having it at was like, we don't do this anymore. I don't know. I'm guessing liabilities, large crowds,
Maybe even when iHeart kind of came into the picture because they do the Jingle Ball
concerts.
concerts.
Yeah, they do
100%.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
There's probably a million things. Money.
Yeah.
They weren't free. The artists weren't coming to us for free.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, you had to pay them.
Yeah. I just saw a clip on TikTok because obviously with the Cassie stuff going on, Cassie, me
yeah,
and you.
Yeah.
So there was just a show that she did. It was inside and it was Kiss 95.7 all behind. I'm like, oh my God, babe. I was talking to Matthew.
Could be our show.
I was like, it's got to have been her show because Kiss 95.7, that's the banner.
Yeah.
Do you remember like talking with her ever at all?
I don't remember interviewing Cassie. I don't.
She's from Connecticut.
But yeah, I probably did. I mean, I interviewed them all. Like, do you remember we used to have Boo Bashes? Were you around for the big Boo Bash? We had it at the Expo Center.
Okay.
Pink performed. I want to say Ariana Grande. We had so many people performing at the Boo Bashes too.
What is the energy like being in the celebrity world? Like, what does that feel like? Is it all smoke and mirrors or is it just like...
I'm not in the celebrity world. I love you. Like, what do you mean?
You interviewed celebrities. You were around celebrities.
But their world.
But you're in that.
Okay, I'm in that with them.
You're the Connecticut, well, you're the New England Ryan Seacrest. Like, come on.
There wasn't, I mean, I guess I would get nervous going into, chat with them and interview them. I mean, they all had their green rooms and their quirks and their foods and their whatever they were doing.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Is it as glamorous as it looks?
No, it never is.
Yeah.
It's never, except for, can we go back to Mariah Carey? Except for Mariah Carey. When I walked into her dressing room, she was surrounded by beautiful sunflowers. They had to be fresh.
Okay.
She had humidifiers everywhere blowing this steam for her throat, So there was somebody handing her a cup of tea. It was beautiful and stuff like that. But other than that, no, like our summer kickoff concerts, they were in trailers. Like you had Rihanna just sitting in a little trailer with nothing to it.
To replay.
Yeah.
Like Courtney, I literally remember driving down Ellington Road in South Windsor and listening to, and you were announcing who was going to be the lineup or it was a commercial or something. And it was Rihanna and my brother loved Rihanna. And
yeah.
Like, oh, we got to go. And I just remember this.
Chris Brown was there.
Yes.
She was dating Chris Brown at the time.
There.
He was there. And this was the odd thing about Rihanna and Chris Brown. Chris Brown was there not to perform. She was the one performing. He was there watching, overseeing, didn't want anybody to come into the trailer, didn't want anybody to be around. I got a controlling vibe from him.
Was there ever like celebrities that were like stoned or like drinking a lot? Like who is there any? Like,
Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, the drugs. Yeah.
Wasted.
Yeah.
No, they all have been pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
there's been so many. I feel like I wish no. On drugs. No, it actually was very chill that I was aware of. I mean, maybe they were on drugs.
2 celebrities, and then we'll move on to other things.
Okay.
Did you ever get to meet or interview Madonna?
No.
Yeah. Ever come close to it or?
No.
Yeah.
No.
She doesn't seem like she likes.
No. One celebrity did ask me out on a date.
Who?
Jamie Foxx.
Wait, you told me about this.
I know.
Oh my God.
I got
So
scared.
why did you
I got
say no?
scared because I was frightened. It was Jamie Foxx. He's like,
Yeah.
"Would you like to get some dinner tonight?" And I was like, I'm gonna be out of town. No, I wasn't out
I
of
have
town.
to
I was
wash
in
my
my
horse.
pajamas, sitting on my couch with my Great Dane at the time. And I said no, and I regret it to this day because I think it probably would have been a fun date.
Yeah, probably. What
yeah.
is he sings the song "Blame It," and he's also an actor. Like,
Yeah,
pretty
Jamie
big.
Foxx is a pretty big actor. Yeah.
Love Jamie Foxx. And then I have to ask because you know me, I love Britney. What was it like with Britney? 'Cause
Okay,
I know you went to
Britney
theater.
Spears. This is the difference. At the time, it was Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, right?
Mhm, Yep.
Britney Spears, I interviewed her, and she came in like sweet as pie.
Yeah.
Dressed in her little schoolgirl outfit, you know,
Yeah?
that she used to wear, whatever her song
low
was.
rise?
Yeah, like "Baby Hit Me One More
Okay,
Time"
yeah.
outfit. She was adorable, innocent, and kind. Christina Aguilera, when I interviewed her, "Dirty,"
Yeah.
her song "Dirty,"
Yeah.
that was her.
Yeah.
She was like fabulous too, but she was like,
Yeah. Like kind of like Pink, like a little. Like,
yes, edgy. She was super edgy.
Yeah. And Britney was very commercial. I wonder
Yeah.
if you interviewed her. Do you remember the year? Like what like you said, baby. Like I wonder if it was her mall tour that she did.
It probably was. It was early on in Britney's career.
Yeah.
Early on in Christina Aguilera's career too.
Wow.
Both of them.
So cool.
Yeah.
So kind of on the same thing about interviewing and things, like give me like your coolest like career highlight. Like was it like a interview?
Ooh.
Was it a job opportunity? Was it like what was it that was like you were like aha moment?
Really?
Yeah.
God, I don't know. Gosh, I don't know. I'd
Putting
have
her
to
on the spot.
say you are putting me on the spot. I probably the Mariah Carey was right up there.
Yeah.
Because I just absolutely loved her. Prince was another one. We didn't touch on Prince, but I got to see and hang out with Prince
Wow.
at a small club in Boston, and it was just us back in his green room, and it was just like hanging out with a friend. Although he's a little tiny guy.
Yeah. Okay.
but-
Is he gay?
I thought so.
Yeah.
I got that vibe when I
Yeah.
was hanging with him, but do I know? Did I ask? No.
No, of course not.
But I would say maybe when I was sitting in Prince's dressing room, and he had a life-size cutout of himself in the room. I know you're getting all the scoop.
Yeah, I am.
There's and the life-size cutout of himself was taller than he was.
Really?
I always thought that was funny.
What's up with little
But
men?
I don't know. I would say hanging out in Prince's dressing room and hanging out with Mariah Carey. Those are my 2 career highlights
And
for
you
sure.
like look at that and you're like, do you reflect like, how did I get here?
Yeah, all the time.
It's like, what
yeah,
the hell?
all the time. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
What was Justin Bieber like?
Did I? Oh my God, that's right. He came into the studio.
He must have.
He was so young at the time, so sweet.
Yeah.
And we called Usher because at
Okay.
the time Usher had discovered him or something, or he
Yeah.
was some with Usher. So he called Usher on his cell phone, and we talked to Usher too. But
That's
Justin
insane.
Bieber was just a sweet, kind, young man.
Do they archive all these interviews? Like, is there an archive at the studio?
No, and I should have. Not that I somebody. If you've got
You
an
gotta
archive, I
ask.
know. No, I don't
Because
know.
I actually remember you had a YouTube video that you put out in like 2010.
And who was
you
on
were
it?
in a little closet. No, and you were like editing something, and you're like, "Yeah, this is the office."
Yeah, my office was a closet.
I feel like you need to see if they archive it because first of all, like sidebar, like that would be great
Yeah.
for your guys' socials.
I know.
People love that nostalgic feel.
I'll find it.
You got it.
They have to have it somewhere.
gotta
But
have something.
yeah,
That's so interesting. Okay, so now we are going to ask you some things about like just the radio world in general.
Oh my
okay?
God, I hope I can answer these
I hope-
questions. Don't make them difficult.
Honey, 29 years, I think you
Okay,
can answer.
all right,
You
I'll
know
try.
what you're talking about.
I don't know.
So anyone wanting to get into the field, like what can you say it is like what's like the how is it now and how can you get into it?
This is what I always say, and it could go for anything. It doesn't have to be radio. Do an internship. Get in there. Get your hands dirty. If you're in school or not in school, go and do an internship where you want to work. I have seen so many people, and that's how I started in radio. Do an internship for a radio station, and then build their career from there and get jobs from there.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, we've had so many interns. We're like, yeah, can you be here at 5 a.m? They're not. You don't be lazy. If you get up, get to work, and make it happen. That's all I'm saying.
Can we just, on the beauty
Don't
brief,
be lazy.
our guests that are successful doing this, everyone says stop being lazy.
Stop being lazy. What's up with the laziness? One guy wanted to intern for the morning show, and I'm very particular. Right now, we don't have any because they never last.
Yeah.
They're not getting up early in the morning. They're not coming in and learning like they should be learning. One guy, I looked over. He was in another studio. He was supposed to answer the phones and learn how to do show prep and all that stuff. He was asleep.
Wow.
I walked in there, I go, excuse me. And he's like, I go home. He's like, all right, I'll see you in the morning. I go, no, you ain't coming back.
Yeah.
That's it. One and done. You're not going to fall asleep.
Yeah, that's crazy. Again, we've briefly touched on it, but like that culture of like just wanting it right when they get out of school and being like, I deserve this.
Yeah.
It's like you got to start. So I want to ask though,
work for
someone who doesn't want it, is there a point of, okay, you're too pushy, calm down here, now you're a turnoff? Is there ever that in radio, or do you think that people should, like in your world, come and be like a personality?
You got to be a personality.
Okay.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
You're never too pushy. Get out there, knock on doors and work.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is get out there and do it. If you're telling I'm not going to be an intern, I'm only getting $2 an hour, I'm not getting paid. You have to start somewhere.
Right.
Seriously, I know so many people that started as an intern and they have great careers.
Yeah.
Just do it. And there's also broadcast schools in Connecticut. I know. I didn't go to one.
Do you think it's worth it, or do you think it's like you got it or you don't?
It's the it factor.
Yeah.
I've come across a lot of people that wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And they'll come in and like job shadow, and I know like you either have it or you don't.
Yeah. So kind of going into like more of the radio world, is there anything that's changing that's exciting for you about radio, or do you miss a certain aspect of what it used to be, or where are you kind of at? Where's the radio world at?
You know what? I miss the old days when, it wasn't so all about money and corporate. It was all about, celebrities popping in whenever they felt like it. I did a show probably with Walmart Jeff. We do a club night Saturday nights. We'd be live on the air, drinking beer. No, we were in the studio sometimes just drinking beers and doing the show. But everything is so buttoned up now. There's not, don't drink a beer on a Saturday night in the radio station. But back then,
Yeah, that's what you did.
So I miss that. That's what I miss. But I'm excited going forward. There's been so many advancements, and it all started, I think, with COVID.
Okay.
Where all of a sudden you're in lockdown, you've got these small studios with 5 people in a room. Now you can work from home. Now they've developed equipment where you could literally be, as long as there is, internet, high-speed internet, anywhere in the world, and you're sounding like you're in the studio.
Yeah.
You can do work from home and load it in to the computer, your commercials. There's been a lot of advancement that way. So I'm excited by that.
Yeah, that's like really cool. So with iHeart and kind of being involved with iHeart, has that opened any doors of meeting other like people that are in iHeart, or is there not like really a networking thing that happens with you guys who have shows on the radio?
We used to have, there is a radio boot camp, morning show boot camp, and they usually have it like in places like Chicago. I've been to that a couple of times where we all get together. And I don't know, we go to seminars and listen to men in shirts talk. There wasn't a lot of women there. A lot of radio
every
men.
Industry, even in the beauty industry, like the people that are making decisions for like marketing.
Is it men in suits? And I'm like,
that's literally what I heard from a higher up at Cosmoprofits.
Yeah. I had a manager once tell me, you don't connect with the audience because I was talking about shopping online for a sweater.
My God.
And I looked at him, I go, okay.
They don't get
it. You're like 80 in a suit and tie. You have no idea what a 25-year-old woman is doing right now.
Right.
We're shopping online.
Literally.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
So, and he didn't last very long.
And I'm sure you saw a lot of the big wigs come and go, right? Because you've been there. So, yeah.
Coming, millions,
you can
tons.
try to make things change, but not.
Yeah.
Have you ever got to meet Ryan Seacrest or talk to him?
Yes, I've talked to Ryan Seacrest. I've never met him in person because he is, a coworker of ours, but he works, like I said, you can work from anywhere. Yeah, he's out in LA. Super nice guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's very interesting because I feel like started the iHeart. He was like with iHeart from the beginning, right?
Yeah, I think he probably was. He was a radio guy from the beginning. Ryan Seacrest was radio before he was TV.
Right. Have you had any other opportunities to kind of get out of radio and kind of go and move into television or something like that ever, or that you turned down that you wish you didn't?
There was a time, yes, and I don't remember what TV station wanted me to do entertainment news,
Okay.
movie news, and stuff like that. But no.
Did you ever need a manager to kind of navigate like opportunities and things like that?
Yeah, I've had a manager in the past, but now they're just going to take 8% of your money. So
Right.
why do that?
I'm doing this on my
Yeah,
own.
I'm good.
I love
I'm
that.
good. But no TV for me unless you're going to be doing my hair
Yes.
and makeup every time I go on TV.
Yes. What you did today. Look how beautiful you look.
I tried to
did
make
it.
you proud because you're
Yeah.
my hair guy.
You did the zhuzh.
I did it. I
did the
judged
zhuzh.
it.
So now radio, I feel like, has really set up, the podcast world, right? So
Yeah.
radio, I feel like, is still obviously relevant, but podcast is becoming the next big thing.
Yep.
It's a visual, but also audio
Yes.
kind of thing.
Yep.
Do you see like podcasts kind of taking over that space?
Never.
Never.
And it's funny. So we do a podcast too. So our show is also a podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, we're on, on the air, turn your radio on, or you can listen to our podcast. But yeah, it's funny because, when satellite, whatever it is, Sirius all those companies came, it's the death of radio. We'd have these massive meetings like, radio's going to die because now everybody's got, in their car, this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Radio's free.
Yeah, literally.
If you want any of the other services, you're paying for it.
Mhm.
It's not. And radio is always there. Radio is your constant companion.
Yeah.
So no, radio is never gonna die.
Did you like being behind the mic instead of being behind the camera? Like, was it nice for you to be kind of incognito when you would walk around?
Yeah, I don't like anything with a camera.
Turn them all off, actually.
No, I don't. I don't like anything with a camera. I don't like
Yeah.
photos of myself. I don't want to be on TV. I don't want any of that. No, I
Yeah.
like the microphone.
Because that was the most interesting thing, was seeing you versus hearing you.
Yeah. What did you think? Were you like, I thought she was like blonde and tall, or were you like,
No,
was weirded out?
Honestly, I thought you were like a heavier set woman online. Because in my mind, you have such a big voice.
Oh,
And
I
then
was
you're
like-
this teeny little thing. And I'm like, what the? Like, I thought you were going to have the gaudy nails.
Really?
And the
I have
French
no
manicure
no
and the whole
nails.
thing. And like, I was like, wait, you're like the Wizard of Oz. You're like this big and like tiny and like
It's usually
real.
yoga pants, t-shirt,
Yeah.
sneakers.
I thought it
Baseball
was so
hat.
funny. Like, I literally thought you were like this like Italian.
Oh my God,
like,
that's funny.
we're talking today. Like, not that you sound like that.
I don't
but-
know if I should be. I don't know if I should be offended
No,
or not
no,
offended.
Because the bottom line is like
I thought you were a large Italian woman.
with acrylic nails.
Whatever, with acrylic nails.
No, because you had this larger than life voice and personality.
all right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I get it.
So I get
get it.
Fuck you.
Okay,
You're like a chihuahua.
I'll take that.
Yeah, literally.
All right, I'll
You're like
take
a
that.
little
I'll
chi-chi.
take that.
So, okay, so radio's not going anywhere, and obviously, I feel like that's something that people, they like it. You turn on the car. I've actually been listening to the radio more than.
But you know what? Not even that. The iHeart Radio app. So you got
Yeah.
it's all on an app now. You can
Yeah.
hear me on the app. If you have Alexa or Google, you can say, Alexa, play
Yeah.
Kiss 95.7 on iHeart Radio, and you're
Right.
going to hear me live.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think radio is going anywhere.
The nostalgia is what everyone
Totally,
wants, and that's why
totally.
it's so interesting. Okay, so talking about the show, you say there's 5 people in the room. Are you running the show, like pressing the buttons, like all the things?
So there's not 5 people. There's 3 now.
Okay,
It's-
so there's no
it's-
like person being like, we're going to commercial. Like that's all you.
Yeah, that's me. Wrap it up. We have hand signals and all that.
Okay.
So I can touch the equipment, but nobody really wants me to because then it would be like a shit show. Shit show. What button did I hit? Wait.
Yeah.
Walmart Jeff.
Okay.
Jeff. So I would say he's our producer. Walmart Jeff is there. He's got all the equipment. He knows what he's doing, where we're going. Savannah is our third person. She does most of our social media. She's fabulous with social media. She's also on the air with us. And then there's me, and I basically just kind of like, steer the ship, I guess.
So when someone calls in,
Yeah.
does the board light up? Is that legit, or how does that look?
I'm going to get we have a phone bank
Yeah.
from like 1980. I kid you not. And it just lights up red and you hit the button like you
Caller,
see from
and
the
how
80s.
many callers does it go up to?
I think it can go up to like 5.
Okay, so you
5.
just rotate. So if it's caller number 10,
Yeah.
you're rotating.
Hi, Kiss, you're caller 1. Hi, Kiss, caller 2. Hi, Kiss, caller
I've
3. Hi,
been
Kiss,
hung
caller
up
4.
on
I know.
Multiple
because
times.
I
Hey,
don't-
it's Courtney, and hang
I
on.
don't mess around. If we're taking caller 10, we're legit taking
Yeah,
caller 10.
Right.
So, yeah, no, we just blow through the lines.
And now when you're cutting to commercial, like sometimes like you hear on the radio where it's like, hey, we're talking to Cynthia from thing. What do you want to listen to right now? Oh, I'm going through a heartbreak. Like, is that a real person?
what is it? AI?
Well, I
Of
don't
course,
know.
it's a real person.
I don't
Am
know if it's
throwing
like
my
someone
voice?
at like the water thing being like, hey, come here for a second. I got to get you to get
Oh
the
no,
next
they're
song.
all real people. Every listener you hear on our show anyway. I don't know about other shows,
Yep.
but it's all real people. We give out the
I
phone
always
number,
love
call
that.
us. Yeah. It's not necessarily live anymore with a listener. Back in the day,
Yeah.
you could have hi Kiss, who's this? Shut the fuck up, you know,
Yeah.
and it would be on the air and you would be okay.
Yeah.
Now now you have to screen the calls. You roll on it, play it back. If
Right.
they're swearing, you take the swears out.
Yeah, because I remember when I called, so I played a contest with you guys where you were sending Walmart
What?
Jeff to be the stepdad, and he was going to be the maid for the family.
Yes.
And I was top 3, okay? And he was asking questions like, does your mom have big boobs? Like things like that.
Yes.
But I remember being interviewed by
Yes.
you guys in the Stop and Shop parking lot down the way.
Get
I literally remember
out.
eating French onion sun chips. Like, I have such a weird memory. Talking to you. And it was music was playing. And I used to be like, wait, I thought that I'm getting interviewed live on the radio, but it's not. You kind of like talk to me while the music was playing.
Yeah, and then play it back. But we
Yeah.
want to make sure you're not going to be swearing or
Right.
anything because we have FCC regulations now. They're very like it all started after I don't know if you guys are too young. The Justin Timberlake pulling down Janet Jackson's top on
Super Bowl.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we had to go to training. We had FCC regulation. All of a sudden, it was like, do not swear, no nudity. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Sun chips. Okay, but
no sun chips going
I
on.
know, but if you're saying, how are you not telling me? You and I have been friends for a while now. You never told me the story.
I did.
Oh.
We talked about it. But Courtney, we've talked about a lot of things.
I know.
Which
I
we'll
don't
get
remember.
into about
Okay.
why we've talked about so much.
Oh my
We
God.
we know a lot about each other.
Yeah, we
Courtney.
do.
But yeah, no, I literally remember being so upset that I wasn't picked about it. And I
I'm
was like,
upset too.
Like I wanted like Walmart Jeff to come to my house and like let him do things.
Bummer.
Yeah. But kind of going with that, caller number 10, you guys don't really do contests anymore, right? With that, it's more texting or the app. Or
No,
whatever.
we do contests every.
On the air.
What is wrong? Yes, fill in Walmart Jeff's blank. We do that 3 times a week. We do.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah. Okay. So we do that. We do Who Said It Off the Air, which is a game that we came up with recently where we say funny things off the air, but we'll say them on the air. You correctly identify who says it. You win. We have a lot of games.
That's fun.
Yeah, we're
And
always playing
You guys
games.
used to though be able to give away more like concert tickets and stuff like that. Do you guys have that still, or is that more like you got to text the iHeart like game?
No, we still have concert tickets, Wolfpack tickets, all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
But there are some I think you're thinking because like right now it's Cardi B and you can win them online. A lot of stuff you just go,
the big ones.
yeah, kiss957.com/contest.
Yeah.
And then you can win tickets that way
Yeah.
too.
I love that. I want to know about playing the music.
Okay.
Are you getting sent a disc, or are you guys able to organically see what's popular and play it?
No, we actually have like music directors. We have people that actually plug in the music. It is pre-programmed. It's right in our computer.
Yeah.
But we do have the ability if you call and you want to request, we'll move stuff around and put it in.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
so
called the
fun.
music log. So
Yeah. Okay. And now for starving artists out there, they can't just drop by like they used to be able
No.
to and give you a mixtape and be like, play this.
no.
Did that ever happen back in the day?
Yes, all the time. They'd be
Yeah.
like, Courtney, can you listen to this? I'm like, I have to listen to one more horrible tape. No,
I'm not putting it on the
your
show.
child can't sing.
Yeah.
No and no.
No and no.
No.
Okay. So I want to kind of move into personal, and then we have a fun game to play.
Okay, let's do it.
So obviously, being a big personality in Connecticut, what is dating like for you? And
Horrible.
How has it been?
But I don't date. So
But I don't.
I
do
was
it.
in a long-term relationship, 16 years engaged.
Yeah.
So that, before him, I went on dates, but I
Yeah.
didn't think it was anything great.
Yeah.
No.
Were you always nervous about letting people know what you did for work?
Yes. Yes. One guy I really liked, and that Britney Spears was coming to town. I thought he liked me and he just wanted tickets.
Oh, he was gay, baby.
He
You got out of that one. You got out of that one.
totally was gay, by the way. I found out later on he was. But I
Love
was
the
like,
backdoor
yeah,
banger.
I kind of liked him, but whatever. I
That
kind
checks
of liked
out.
him.
Yeah, you gravitate towards the gays though. Like
I
you
do,
yeah, you love the
but I
gays.
do like a rugged man too.
You do. Yeah. No, I'm not saying you want to date the gays,
Oh.
but I feel like the gays love you. You love the
Oh,
gays.
okay, yeah.
Courtney
I
loves
love
the
the
gays.
I love the gays.
Yeah, you really do. You know how to host us. You're a great host, by the way.
Thank you.
You got the charcuterie.
Like, where are my snacks?
I'm horrible. I was like, you want to?
He's horrible. He gave me a Diet Coke. Where's my dirty martini
Listen,
and my hunk of cheese?
That leads me to something in a second.
Okay.
To our endeavor.
Okay.
But dating. So
So okay, so then I was with somebody for 16 years. He
Yeah.
passed away almost 3 years ago.
Wow.
So I really haven't. I've only gone on like 2 dates since he's been gone.
Well, we had a show, the Cougar Den, where we talked about this,
they
which
were
I'm plugging a little
horrible
bit.
dates. They
But
sucked the life out of me.
Yeah, we tried to get you
Sorry.
on the apps. We tried
Yeah.
to get you all the things, but the only one
I
that
was
like,
on Hinge for a while.
Yeah.
And you were going over the Hinge men for me.
Yes, we looked at all of it.
And we thought there was a couple
We
good
had a
ones,
couple
and then they
ones.
disappeared.
Or they're too annoying because you
Yeah.
don't like to be annoyed.
No, so I deleted the app.
Yeah.
I deleted the app.
Yeah. Recently though, you went. Are you able to kind of just give us a little?
Yeah, I
synopsis?
did. I met somebody organically because that's how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to be on an app. I want to meet the man in his natural habitat.
Yeah.
I don't care what that is. Maybe he's, on the side of the road directing traffic.
Yeah.
Maybe he's at the bar. That's where I'm going to meet him. But I did. I met a great guy at a bar. That's,
Yeah.
where you meet him. And my girlfriend Ginger was with me at the time.
Ginger's here.
Ginger's in the corner over
Love
there.
Ginger.
Whoop, whoop.
Love Ginger.
And this guy came in, kind of handsome, sat down next to me, and she did all the interviewing. She was like on the date with him.
Yeah.
How old are you? Have you ever been married? Do you have kids? He was a nice guy.
What are you
super nice
looking
guy.
for in a guy?
Well, anyway, so
okay,
we
I didn't know if you
exchanged
wanted to get
numbers,
into it.
and then he was from out of town. He drove 2.5 hours to take me on a date.
Yeah. I didn't know if you wanted to share
We can.
more.
Oh, yeah. But I just didn't feel like, I don't know. Just our interests are a little bit different.
Yeah.
So, and then he may or may not have stuck his tongue down my throat and licked my tonsils. And I was like,
Holy
I can't.
hell.
I
God.
can't.
What, men, why do you leave?
I don't stop.
Don't
Yeah.
lead with the tongue.
Here you go, men. If you're listening, one, we don't care about your motorcycle. You don't have to talk for 3 hours about your damn stupid bike. I don't care. Any girl who says she can't wait to get on the back of your bike is lying because
Yeah.
you know what? I spent 16 years on the back of a bike looking at his back of his damn head when I should have been at the beach with my girlfriends.
Yeah.
Like,
Amen.
So we don't care about your bike. Your bike doesn't make No,
No,
your bike. I don't
probably
care
small
about your
because-
motorcycle. And don't lick our tonsils.
Yeah.
First
it's
date.
too much.
Oh,
Like, I think that men forget to like lead with sensuality.
I gotta rinse my mouth out.
Yeah, you should. But really, I feel like they like, where's like the soft kiss on the first date that like makes you want more? Give me goosebumps, like something like that. You know?
Maybe I should date a gay man.
You should date a gay man.
I totally agree with you. Hold my hand.
Yes.
Be soft.
Yeah.
Be kind.
Yeah.
Be sensual. Don't stick your tongue in my mouth. And
But something I've learned from you. So again, I don't know if the guy that's watching this is the guy you want to date because they're probably gay if they're watching
That's
this.
fine. I'll date a gay
But
man.
I feel like you really love someone who can give you your space,
100%.
live your own lives, but you want to have someone to have a cocktail with and to go
Yes.
paddleboarding with.
I want somebody who's going to let me be me 100%
Yeah.
and like everything about me.
But I will say, don't be discouraged about dates you go on because you were very giddy when I did your hair. And you
I
were
was
on a high.
giddy. I was
and
on a
you were
high
excited.
and then I got smacked in the face with reality.
Well, I also think how like he drove 2.5 hours. You guys went on a back-to-back 2-day
But-
date.
Practice with your pillow, guys.
Yeah.
If you're a bad kisser, you get the practice in.
Yeah.
Kiss your buddy. I don't care. But
Then
I'm
you're
just
definitely
saying,
finding a gay man.
for the women in the room,
Kiss your
a
butt.
bad kisser, are you going to date a bad kisser?
No, that's one thing you can't do.
No. Are you going to train a bad kisser how to kiss?
Unless
No.
they're really hot.
Not training. No.
I've trained a dragon before.
No, no, and no.
Yeah.
Have you?
I have.
Is that like a
No,
gay-
it just was like a term for like, how to train a dragon.
Oh, I
He
don't
was
know.
so hot and I was like,
Oh.
listen, I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
letting you
like-
get away like that.
like a lizard, like a
yeah, like
yeah.
sit down, shut up.
Yeah,
and
okay.
We're gonna figure this out. He didn't
Okay,
figure it out.
no.
And he was straight, so that's a whole other
I
thing.
don't like that either.
Um
Kiss the back of your hand. You can try that, guys.
yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Just slow and steady.
Yeah.
Relax.
And like on the first date, the first 2 dates, leave me something to remember. Leave me something to go home and be
Yes.
like, oh, I wonder if it's gonna be like this.
Give me
And
a better
it's, you know?
kiss.
Yeah, no, I
no,
don't.
keep your tongue in your mouth.
Oh God, I feel bad for you. Yeah, you went home and you did what with vodka?
I actually called my girlfriend on the way home and said, "Can I put hand sanitizer in my mouth?" And
Did
she
you call
said,
Ginger?
"No, I
Oh.
didn't. I should have called you, Ginger. Did I
Ginger.
call you? I did, probably." Ginger's like, "Yeah." The second time, she's like, "Don't put hand sanitizer in your mouth." But I gargled with vodka.
Good. And you didn't. You
Killed the germs.
Gargle and then swallow.
That was yours. So Ginger's was gargle with vodka.
Good. That's the next best thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to play a game with you.
Yes,
Well, before we
let's.
play the game, though, I do want to talk about our podcast that we had together.
Yes, we had a great podcast.
And you can still listen to it.
Yeah, the Cougar Den podcast.
We're on a hiatus, but
Yeah.
I think we are both like really wanting to bring it back. So if you love cocktails, you love gossiping with your friend, you love hot topics.
Yes.
That's our show. It's called the Cougar Den Podcast.
The Cougar Den podcast. Check it out. There's a lot of episodes from my bed in my bedroom.
Yes.
And you'll see us go through the Hinge app
Yes.
and pick
We're
guys.
in your garage. There's mice.
Yeah. We're hoping to bring it back.
Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
You know, we have a great team here.
Yeah. We didn't have
shout
a
out to
team
Timmy
before. We had
Alon.
me, you, and Matthew.
And my iPhone. Yeah.
And Matthew.
And Matthew. So blind leading the blind, leading the drunk. It was wild. Okay.
And there was drinking on my podcast.
The first episode, if you go back and listen, I was
wasted.
The first two that we filmed.
I know.
Shit-faced.
Because we have a Cougar cocktail of the day. So
Of
we
the
have
week,
to start what Cougar cocktail of the week. You're right. Making a cocktail and drinking the cocktail. That's how the
And they're
podcast
real.
starts. Oh, yeah.
And they're strong.
And they're delicious.
She gets you drunk. And I remember sitting there the first episode and I'm like filming it with you and I'm blackout. I'm like, Courtney can kiss in the morning. I'm in your fucking garage. Like, I was all the way lit up.
Yeah.
And I think at one point you kind of had to take the reins because like I
It
was
was
saying
always-
some shit.
Always fun. It will be back
It will be back.
for you beauty briefers.
Yes.
Cougar Den podcast with Courtney and Miles. We'll be back at some point.
We'll
We're
be
trying
back.
to get it together.
Yeah, we'll get it to you.
literally remember you coming back from
Yeah.
like the first podcast and being like,
I'm so drunk.
I don't know what came out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I know.
Matthew had to drive home.
It's a lot of editing.
It is.
It's a lot of editing.
Cutting things.
Yeah, because the things
No.
we talk about.
You get dirty.
You get dirty.
The problem is we need a team that can like beep the dirt. Like
Yes.
I mean, I don't mind getting dirty,
Timmy,
but
like you have children, like you would have to literally like
you're in
clear
the
the house.
sewer. You're down.
You're the sewer, bitch. Like it was good.
Yes.
It was
Bring
good.
it back.
Bring it back, baby. Okay, so let's play our game.
Yes, because I'm
It's-
thirsty and
yeah.
Ginger and I are going to go get a cocktail.
Yeah. So this is called Too Hot for Radio. Oh my God, we've been filming this for a while. Okay. Too Hot for Radio.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Start with one, and the questions get hotter.
Okay. I don't want to lose my job.
No, we'll be nice.
Okay.
We'll be nice. PG round. Okay.
PG round.
What celebrity would you trust your phone with for 5 minutes?
What celebrity would I trust my cell phone with for 5 Let's go. I can just throw Mariah out there. Any celebrity.
Okay, perfect.
Taylor Swift.
PG-13.
Okay.
Which celebrity has the strongest I know I'm attractive energy in person
Ooh.
and was attractive?
And what? Jamie Foxx. I'm
Jamie
sorry.
Foxx. Okay, and you
Super sexy, quiet. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something about him. And then that's why I got scared when you
Yeah.
asked me for dinner. I was like, I can't handle that.
Yeah.
I can't handle the heat he's throwing. I'm staying home.
Yeah, that's wild.
Can't. I can now.
You would have probably
Trust
been
me,
pregnant.
I can now.
I'm just being honest. You would have had a Jamie
I
Foxx
would have
baby.
been. Jamie Foxx, if you're watching, I'm ready now.
Baby, come back.
I am older and single.
Wait, sidebar, did you ever interview the High School Musical cast when they came to the XL
No, I did not.
Ashley Tisdale, Vanessa Hudgens.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I love
Nope, I did not. Sorry.
them. Rated R.
Okay.
Who is the celebrity you should not be left alone with for everyone's safety?
I hate bringing up the same people, but it's like I just don't stay away from Lenny Kravitz. That's my, and these are the celebrities that I know you want, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just not in general.
No, in general.
Well,
like
then
what-
P Diddy. I mean, I could give you. I thought you meant just.
P Diddy.
I thought you meant celebrities I know
Well,
personally.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like P Diddy.
Okay, P Diddy.
Have you ever had to sign an?
But Zac Efron
Ooh.
would take the place of Jamie Foxx.
Zac Efron. Leave
Okay.
me alone. Who's my Theo James?
I don't know Theo James.
Theo James is hanging above my bed.
Okay.
He's so hot.
I need to get a picture of Zac Efron.
Which celebrity seems like they? Oh no, sorry. I want to know.
Okay.
Did you ever have to sign an NDA for
No.
any of them?
No.
Okay.
Never. So I
presented
can
that.
say whatever I want.
Okay. Who? Okay, this is the rated X.
Oh!
And then you've made it through.
I'm so excited.
Which celebrity have you met that you think or maybe know has the biggest dick? I should say
Jamie Foxx.
You know or you think?
I think, however, he did post a nude photo by accident about 6 or 7 years ago. And that's why I said, call me Jamie. I am an adult now. I am older.
Hashtag beer can. Or
enormous.
Oh, wow.
Just Google it.
Jimmy Long Dick.
Yeah.
All right.
Jamie Foxx. I'm going with Jamie Foxx.
I love it. Courtney, this has been so fun.
Did I just answer a wiener question on a
did.
podcast?
We
That
can
is
take
so
that out if you
bizarre.
want.
That is so bizarre. Leave it in. Leave it in.
Courtney Kiss in the Morning. This is amazing.
I love
I love you. Please, you guys, watch our podcast. It's live on Spotify, anywhere you can listen to a podcast. And hopefully we'll be back with it.
I love your podcast. Your
Yes.
Beauty Brief podcast
Yes.
keeps me in touch all the time.
I
And
love
thank
it.
you for having me. I had a blast.
This was so fun. Next time,
Yay.
cocktails.
Cocktails and snacks.
All right. Thank you for watching.